everybody, I just wanted to throw out a disclaimer for this video before you started watching it. You will be able to hear my daughter crying in the background. I promise I'm not mean. Put her down to bed and went to film a video, and she was not happy that she was being put down to bed. Thank you. We now return to your regularly scheduled video. Hi, my name is Mandy, and today we're going to be talking about my Reading Rush TBR. But before we get into that, you may be wondering why there's an extra chair next to me. And that's because I have a special guest to come on today. Would you like to come on, special guest? This is my husband. His name is James, and he's going to be participating in the Reading Rush with me, so he's going to be sharing his TBR here as well.
Yep.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the Reading Rush is a readathon that was previously known as booktube-a-thon. They've changed the name to make it more open to all members of the internet book community. What are you doing?
I don't know what to do.
It was started by Ariel Bissett and Raylene LeMay, and they've been running it for a few years now. I'll link both of their channels below. This year they have a website, so I'll link both mine and James's down below. The way this works is they have several different prompts and you choose books. You can double count books, which is what we'll both be doing. We are all ready to get started. The first prompt is to read a book with purple on the cover. I don't have my physical copy here right now. Hopefully it'll be coming in the next couple of days, but the book that I have chosen to read is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. For those who don't know about it, it's basically a sci-fi retelling of Cinderella. I've read it before, but I don't remember anything about it, and I'm excited to reread it.
And so the book that I'm going to be reading is Magic, which is the first book in the Septimus Heap series, and it's written by Angie Sage. And I don't really know much about what's going on inside this book, only that it contains magic, and I love books that are more towards the magic side. So my wife has recommended this book to me, and so this will be my choice for the purple cover.
The next prompt is to read a book sitting in the same spot the whole time. The book that I've chosen for this is Princess in Waiting by Meg Cabot. This is the fourth book in the Princess Diaries series. Basically, it's all about Mia's escapades as she is trying to figure out if her boyfriend likes her, and it's a nice quick read, which I thought would be nice for a book that you have to stay in the same spot the whole time reading.
And the book that I've chosen to read is The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. And I've already read this book, but I love it and I can't wait to reread it. My plan is that I've actually been driving a lot lately with rideshare, and so my plan is to be listening to the audiobook while in the car while I'm waiting in between rides.
Nice. The next book is a book that you meant to read last year. The book that I have chosen for this is The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. This is the first book in his Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard series. I read this one also a couple years ago, but I don't remember anything about it. I decided to wait until all of the books were out, and last year the last one came out and I didn't realize, so I am all set to start reading this series now.
And the book that I have chosen to read, or the one that I've been meaning to read, is once again Magic. I meant to read it last year because I meant to read it the previous year, and so I'm finally going to read it. There we go.
The next prompt is to read an author's first book. Now, I have chosen to fill this prompt with Cinder by Marissa Meyer, which I already mentioned earlier. Hopefully that will come in the next couple of days.
And the book that I will be picking for this one is, once again, Magic! Yeah, so it turns out that Magic was the first novel written by Angie Sage, and so I'm going to take advantage of that and go 3 for 3.
Alright. Is that the last time you'll be seeing this book?
Yes.
The next book prompt is a book that has a non-human main character. The book I'm going to be going with for this is The Kingdom by Jess Rothenberg. I don't have a physical copy of this book yet either. It should be coming into the library in the next day or so. Basically, it's a futuristic world where a Disneyland-like kingdom, an amusement park, has robots that help out. I don't know exactly where the robots come in. I know that our main character is one of the robots, and she starts to feel feelings that shouldn't be in her programming, and stuff goes on from there.
And the book that I will be reading is The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm by Christopher Paolini. And so this happens to be a sequel of sorts to the Aragon series that Christopher Paolini wrote years ago, and he's one of my favorite authors, and so my wife actually got me this copy for Father's Day. And anyway, it says that it contains 3 short stories, one of which is definitely about a witch, which is definitely not human, and I'm thinking there's also going to be dragons and maybe orcs and other stuff in there. So anyway.
Isn't it Urgles?
Oh, Urgles. Yes, wrong series. I'm really looking forward to reading this book because, as I said before, I really love what Christopher Paolini was able to do with the Aragon series. So there we go.
The next prompt is a book with 5 or more words in the title. The book that I've chosen for this is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This book, I have been meaning to reread it. Apparently all but one of the books I've chosen are rereads. What you gonna do? Anyways, so this is about a girl who writes letters to the guys that she's had crushes on before, and all these letters get sent out, and it goes from there.
And the book that I have chosen to read is, once again, The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm, which is 7 words. And so, overachieving right there. And once again, I'm really looking forward to reading this book and seeing what has happened in Algasia. And so, there you go. That's my next book. I know I'm cheating. I only got 3 books.
That's okay. You read what you can.
Yep.
The last prompt is read a book to movie adaptation. So you read the book and then you watch the movie. The book that I've chosen for that is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I figure I will read this book and then we can have a date night and watch the movie.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound so fun? I won't make him do that, I promise.
I'll probably be working when she watches it.
Who knows? We'll see.
And the book to movie adaptation that I'm going to be covering is, once again, The Lightning Thief. I mean, love the demigods and all the Greek mythology that's mentioned in there. And I haven't seen the movie directly after reading the book, so I'm interested in what's going to happen this time. There's probably going to be a lot more things sticking out than what I previously saw, and so it'll probably be an even bigger headache, but I look forward to it.
We can make fun of it together.
Yes. Yes, we will.
That's what we have for the reading rush. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Let's get reading.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching today. If you like what you saw, feel free to click subscribe. You can also follow me on my social media, which I will link below. I hope you're having a great bookish day, and we'll see you later. Bye!
Bye-bye!